Welcome to my channel. Today we're going all the way back to the beginning of GPUs with the GeForce GTX and skipping one generation at a time all the way to the new RTX 5090. Let's do it. So kicking things off, we have the original GTX. This was back in 1999, and gamers were spending over $600 for a GPU that could only do 40 FPS in Star Trek. Harry Potter was the most demanding game at the time, requiring a whopping 128 megabytes of RAM, and you could play it on this card at a crisp 640 by 480 resolution. But it did come with DirectX 64 support, and gamers were going crazy for it. Next up is the 6600 GT, which launched in 2004. This was the first GPU with more than 100 million transistors, and it was also the first GPU to support hardware TNL, or transform and lighting. This meant that the GPU could handle complex 3D graphics with multiple lighting sources, shadows, and other effects more efficiently, leading to better performance and more immersive gameplay. Games like Doom 3 and Half-Life 2 were some of the most demanding games at the time and pushed the 6600 GT to its limits, but with the help of hardware TNL, they ran much smoother and looked way better. The year is 2010, and the best GPU money can buy is the GTX 480. It came with 320 CUDA cores and 1536 megabytes of GDDR5 memory. The 480 was built on a 40-nanometer process node, and it had a base clock of 1275 MHz and a boost clock of 1350 MHz. The 480 was a powerhouse back then, and it's still a very capable gaming beast today. Now we've made it to the GTX 1080 Ti, the flagship GPU of the Pascal generation, and the last GPU to use the traditional NVIDIA architecture. This was a very impressive card when it launched in 2017. It came with 35 out of 84 CUDA cores, 11 gigabytes of GDDR5X memory, and it was built on a 16-nanometer process node. It was also the first GPU to feature high-speed, high-capacity GDDR5X memory. The 1080 Ti was a true gaming monster, and it was also the last GPU to use the traditional NVIDIA architecture, meaning it had a single unified memory space that could be accessed by the CPU and GPU simultaneously. This allowed for very efficient data transfer between the two chips, leading to increased performance. And now it's time for the most recent GPU in the RTX 50 series. It's built on a 4-nanometer process node, has 144 SMS, 384-bit ray tracing, and 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory. It also features DLSS 3, a frame generation technology that uses AI to generate additional frames in a video sequence, resulting in smoother, more fluid gameplay. Overall, the 590 is an incredibly powerful GPU that offers stunning visuals and blazing fast performance. Well, that's a wrap for today's video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.